everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Modded Minecraft Survival. God, what a beautiful morning. It is morning, right? Sure. Looks like morning. Doesn't look like sunset, does it? Guess it could. Whatever. Welcome to some point in the day. I want to get some stuff done today. Ow, son of a... I should really stop wandering around like a lunatic while I'm ranting. Ranting is lunatic enough, I think. We made some grout, which is awesome. We've got a pretty decent amount to start. I do want more. We're going to need more. We need a shit ton of it. So I'm going to work on that. We got to set up a primitive refinery to smelt all that grout down. I don't want to put it all in one... Oh, wow. Hello, golden nymph. You're cool looking. Hi, friend. Wow, so there's variance in... Oh, no! No! Okay. There's, God. I was like, no, it's that little sylph guy all over again. There are variants of all the mobs from Lycanite's mobs. I know, I keep talking about that mod in particular. Well, listen, alright? None of the other mods are so aggressively trying to kill me. But, yeah, so all the different mobs that this mod offers have, like, variants and rare versions and things like that. Golden Nymph's one of them. I think there's also a Dark Nymph, which is pretty cool. But I've never seen the Golden Nymph before, so that's exciting. So yeah, we need to do something about our gear situation. And to do that, we need to smelt grout, and to do that, we need a basic refinery, and a basic refinery is going to need a bunch of furnaces. And a bunch of furnaces means a bunch of cobblestone. Do I have any more lying around? Surely. I don't have any more. Don't call me Shirley. Okay. So... La-ti-do. Let's make a bajillion of them. I don't know if 20... I don't know if 27 is strictly necessary. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4... We'll do 8. That seems like the right number. Let's throw these on the ground and pick them up so they go back into the pockets. I could have just put them in there manually, but... What's the fun in that? Okay. Refinery. I don't want it in the house. It's going to fill the house with smoke. It's going to be awful. But I also don't... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll go put it over here. This looks sort of oriented. Put these here. There we go. Now let's go make the most of our coal. I know we have plenty. We just have to... It's so warm and cozy in here. Coal. There's some coal. Actually, do I have a smaller... Should really... Nope, that's it for the coal. Okay. Nope, I lied. So 8 coal will give us 64 mini coal. And we have 8 furnaces. I should eat something. What can I eat? What can I eat? Oh, I could cook this weird-ass fish. Let's do that. That was the fish that dropped lapis, so I'm curious to see how that'll actually taste. And I can make some bread out of this wheat. While I wait for that to cook. Bread isn't... It's not, like, crazy good food, but keeps the munchies away. It's better than no food. And it's relatively easy to come by. Well, that fish didn't do nearly as much for me as I thought it was gonna. There we go. Full bellies. So let's go... Let's see, how much grub do we have right now? Because I want to get that moving ASAP. Ahab. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Hop up here, up here. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Don't ask me why my brain told me to do it this way. This is just the world we live in. This is how I'm living in it. Let's just move past it. There we go. Okay. So this is smelting the grout down into seared bricks. These are important. These are what's going to create our smeltery. That's going to enable us to... we've been smelting down things like iron and, you know, what have you. And we've been getting an ingot per ore we smelt. With Tinkers, with the smeltery we're about to build, that's going to double. I think the standard setting, it used to be doubled. Now it's like 1 1/3. So you have to do it like 3 times to double it. So it's like not quite as broken. I reverted it back to double because ain't nobody got time for that. I am a... Oh, God. I'm so finicky. Anyway, those are my settings. If you don't like them, don't watch the show. We're going to go ahead... I really don't... I spent a long time down there. I don't want to go down into the mine again unless I absolutely have to. So, while that's smelting down, I guess we'll go look for some more gravel, right? Because that's what we're low on, gravel and clay. Now, is there gravel over here? I feel like there was. Surely there's gravel here. Is there really not? Fascinating. I was sure there was gravel over here. Bummer. This is a pretty river, though.
Oh, here's some gravel. Okay, this is gonna be a...
This is gonna be a pain to mine because it's underwater. Oh boy. Okay. But we need it. What's happening here? What? This is what happens when you download the poor man's Optifine. It's not actually Optifine, it's Oculus, which is a port of Iris, which, if you're not familiar with either of those things, I'm not going to be able to explain it in any kind of meaningful manner. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just misbehaving. Alright. Okay.
Good crap.
Okay. Oh, it's getting dark. Shit. Underwater in the dark, not a great combo. Frick. Let's go sleep through the night. Okay. So let's head on out. Oh, something died. Okay, well. Rest in peace, whatever that was. I'm not opening that present, because the last time I did, something jumped out and mauled me. And fool me once, shame on me. Fool me like 4 times, still shame on me. Or however that saying's supposed to go. Let's go check the status of our little refinery. It's still chugging along. These 2 are done, which is weird. Huh. Alright. Looks like the rest of them are almost done too. So let's think about how we want to do this, because we need to fuel this smeltery we're going to be building. So let's go get the materials I was originally going for. But we'll need fuel, and the best fuel right now that's available to us is probably gonna be... I can dig it from up here. It's probably gonna be lava. So
We're gonna want to go pick up some lava from down in the mine, which is not where I wanted to go today. Oh shit. Unless I could avoid it.
Which obviously we can't now because, of course not. Well, what the hell? Why? What the? Duh! Oh. Yes! Burn! Burn! Good. Check on this. So we need those bricks, and we've got quite a few. Let's grab them. Oh, because there's an uneven amount. That's right. Cool. That's a decent amount to start. 4 of them makes 1 block of bricks, and we need, like, a bunch of blocks. As for the smeltery itself, this area is not a terrible area to put one, actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop these trees down and hope a tree doesn't ambush me. Yep, there we go. Ow! The smeltery itself is going to be 3 by 3, basically a chamber with outer walls. So I want to do. Let's carve out the bottom of the smeltery first. So we'll put it right here. This seems like a good spot. All right. Now we make some blocks. We're going to slap these right here, and that's going to give us the base of what we're supposed to be working with here. And then we're going to have walls going around it as well. But before I make those... yeah, fine. Let's go ahead and get 1 layer put down. This will give us... the basic shape that we're going to be looking at. So then there's going to be things like along here for pouring and stuff. You'll see. You'll see. I'm going to throw this together. But we already burned through a stack and a half with just this. So, yeah, it's resource intense. Like I said, we're going to need a lot of grout. So if we go to Tinker's Construct and JEI, which is this mod that gives you basically a full list of all the items available and how to craft them and all this cool stuff. Very handy. We need things like seared drains, copper ingots. I'll just smelt copper the old-fashioned way to get those, I guess. We'll need seared glass because we need to make a... where is it? Fuel tank. This is where we'll dump the lava. That will be the heat that powers our smeltery. So let's go ahead and make some glass. Do I have any sand left over? If I did, it would be in my pocket, wouldn't it? Yep. Oh yeah, I got some sand. Yeah, why not? Half a stack of sand. That sounds smart. What is less smart is my resource management skills. Alright. Smelt some sand down. Where's the rest of my coal? I must have put it somewhere. Here it is. I guess we can just use these. So if we go... yeah. We'll go boop. 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 And boop. Boop. That'll smelt down some glass for us, which we will use to make this thing. Okay, we got the fuel tank. Now we need the smeltery controller. And that is... oh, man. Man, you're gonna make me... ugh. Okay, I gotta do this. They added progression to the early smelting of this mod, but I'm not crazy about, but I've got to do it in order to make the... so, okay. Alright. Fine. People watching it. What is he upset about? Okay. Alright. Let's go sleep through the night. There we go. Beautiful morning. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and make what we need to make to get started. Kind of bummed, but here we are. Okay, so we need a seared melter and a seared heater. And we need at least 2 of these. So let's make a seared melter. To do that, we need a fuel gauge. We need just more glass. Okay, let's go get our glass. I'm sure it's all done cooking. Yep. Cool. Glass. Cool. Now we're cooking with glass. Ow. I deserve that. There we go. Focus. Stay on task. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this. That lets us make this. And then we need 2 of these. What the hell? So that thing's probably got like a shiny buff on it. Makes it visible. It just looks kind of ugly from here. We're gonna have these issues. It's fine. We'll just pretend it's not there. Smeltery. Let's go ahead. We'll just plug it in right here, because honestly... so what we need to do with this is we plug the heater in here, and then the melter on top. We plug fuel in here, for instance, coal, and then we can smelt things like ore in there. But we need to be able to get it out again. So, first we need to make a spout, which is done like so. That gives us 2 little faucets. And then we also need a basin, which is like so. The basin is where we're going to pour the stuff. So we're going to throw a faucet on here. So once we stick the faucet on there, we're going to go ahead... something died over there. I hope it wasn't a nymph. It was probably a nymph. Anyway, stick the faucet, throw the basin in, and this is where we're going to make the smeltery controller. So we stick this in here, and then 4 ingots of copper get smelted onto it. Okay. 4 ingots of copper. Let's... do we have any copper? I'm sure we've mined. Yeah, here's some copper. Alright, let's throw some copper in there and see what happens. So we've got coal in the heater. We've got the melter up here. If we put our coal or our copper in here, it's going to burn the coal. And this is heating up, and we should get liquid copper in here. Okay, and it's still doubled, so let's... crap, let's go get another one. Thought we had more copper than that. There we go. I don't know if we have enough time to cook it. Might have to throw more coal in. There we go. Cool. We have 4 ingots, and the recipe for the smeltery brain calls for 4 ingots. Oof. Okay. So, we should be able to just go doink. That's going to pour the copper into the basin, and when this is done... Smeltery controller. This is quite literally the brain of the smeltery. So we're going to run over here. We're going to slap that dead in the middle. Now, it's not active, and it's showing us why. The smeltery is incomplete. It's missing something. Obviously, it's not seeing this structure, because this whole thing is a multi-block structure, which means we have to fully assemble it, and then it will function as one big block. Which is pretty neat. Like, kudos to the mod authors who make stuff like this. I can't even begin to fathom how much work that must be. So, it is always with great reverence and respect and delight that I learn about these mods. So, let's see here. We want to make the rest of the smeltery. We're going to want some seared drains to get liquid out of the smeltery. And to do that, we'll need more copper. So let's grab some copper. I know we have a little bit lying around. Here's some... Oh no, is that it? Boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and find a little bit more copper, shall we? I know. You know what? I got a bucket on me. Let's go grab some lava anyway. Right? 2 birds, 1 stone. Alright. Hopefully that should be enough at least to get started, because I'm already sick of being underground. Sleep through the night. For those of you wondering why I'm like cycling this, I'm telling the furnace what version of the copper ingot to produce. This is before copper was a vanilla ore, so it's added by mods, and since there's numerous mods in here that add copper, not just these 2 by the way, you know, it wants to ask me, hey, do you want to make this version or this version, just in case there's compatibility issues. For me, the choice is purely cosmetic. I don't like how the other mods make the ingots look. I prefer Tinker's Constructs look. I know, I'm a weird guy. So we've got some copper to work with. That's fantastic news. So let's make a drain. So now we have that. We need another basin. That. Let's make some more of these. We'll make more grout. There was gravel down there that I saw as well. We can... Large rock in the walls. Use what, mate? I actually don't want that there. I want this here. Okay, and that's where we'll be able to pour things into blocks. We'll have another one right here for a table, and I'll show you what that is. Probably next episode. Let's get our fuel tank in, and we'll put that right... right here. And all will make sense soon. We'll leave it at there for now. So I'm going to smelt down some more seared bricks, and then we'll dive into the construction of this in more detail next episode. In the meantime, guys, thanks so much for joining me. We're starting to get into the nitty-gritty to tech up, so I'm going to try and work on this and talk about what I'm doing while I do it, while also kind of sprinkling in some exploration, some mining. You know, I'm going to try not to focus on one thing too much moving forward, but, you know, because that's been such a problem with me lately. Anyway, Thank you guys again so much for joining me. I really appreciate you spending time. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next episode.